Okay, I think I'm live again. Attempt at a live feed here. Apparently I'm live. Got my messy house on available to see. Nobody's here yet. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with it. Oh my. Okay, let me have to go back here now. Welcome everybody. This is my live feed here for St. Patrick's Day with Bushmills. And let me go back over to live streaming. Try to get my the chat room arranged so I can read what's going on. Events. Okay, here we go. So I've got Bushmills at the ready. If you've got that in your house, I'd sure love to share a glass with you. So get that ready. And I got to find my camera. I've adjusted things here. Okay, the live control room. Here we go. Now it's going to have to be quick because I'm running out of time here. My kids will be up any minute. It's actually very early. Not very early. It's 9:30 in the morning on a Sunday. Okay, so we're streaming. We're good. And the chat, yes. Okay, so how is it now? Am I straight? Or do you have to tilt your head again, Tom? Welcome back. Thanks for joining again. Just cracked Bushmills open. I don't know if you heard that. Let's get it poured. A morning dram for me here. A breakfast dram. I think it's a good one for breakfast. Triple cap. Hey, how are you doing? And Malted in Montreal. Hey, Swami. Thanks for joining. And we've got Tom R. What about this picture? Does the picture look good? Please tell me. I need to know that. Wow, what a scent. That's quite nice. I think I just right off the bat, right from the nose, I know that I'm going to like this a lot more than, say, Jameson. I sound a bit echoey. Well, I don't think I can do anything about that. Make sure I got no volume on over here. Okay, sound is okay, says Tom R. Good. All right, well, happy St. Patrick's Day. Why aren't you guys out having fun? You should be drinking some green beer. Or do they do green whiskey too? All right, so Bushmills. Oh dear. I'm just catching a cold too, so pardon me. Triple distilled Irish whiskey. This is, I think, one of 3 major distilleries in Ireland. The other 2 being Jameson and I believe Cooley. So those 3 are the big heavy hitters. This is one of them. I've actually never had Bushmills at home. I have had it at a bar before. But, oh, I'm drinking some Bushmills. Roy from Aquavite, thanks for joining. Yeah, quick impromptu live here again. Seems to be the only way that I can get this done, ensure that I'm not going to be late because I've got 3 kids and a busy life. Anyway, thanks for joining. Nathan, welcome. All right, so I've got Cooley, sorry, I've got Bushmills in the glass, not Cooley. I've got some other stuff from Cooley up there, but anyway. I have not had this at home. I've had it at a bar before. The nose is certainly very fresh and actually a little more to my liking as a, I guess, a Scotch whiskey nut. It's got a very nice clean nose, very fresh, very fruity. And Tom R's got Bushmills 21. I see that here. It's 500,000 won. It's about $450 US. I'm not going to do that. And Shape of Water with the Wife. Well, I hear it's interesting. You may enjoy it on some levels. I don't know. I've heard mixed reports about Shape of Water. And who else we got in here? All right, we've got Roy from Aquavite, Tom R. Swami from Malted in Montreal, Nathan Redmond, welcome. Haven't seen you for a little while. Triple Cap, Walter, thank you for joining. And I think that's it as far as I can see. Moon had been in before from Korea. He hasn't returned yet. Let's hope he does. I had a big screw up. When you are using your iPhone to do a live, you have to tilt it one way and not the other, otherwise it doesn't work. And I guess what did it say? It said stream, tilt to stream. Oh no, it said push to stream in portrait. So I thought portrait was this, but it turns out that this is landscape. A cameraman, I am not. All right, on to the tasting then. And it's 40% ABV, right? Yeah, triple distilled. Very nice. Lovely nose, very fresh, as I said. Okay, cheers everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. You can tell it's a bit young, on the young side, but that said, it actually tastes much older than Jameson, so that's good. Price-wise here in Korea, Bushmills will be just a little bit more than Jameson. What about the prices where you are? How does Bushmills compare with Jameson? And Roy says, just about to slide off to bed and got the notification. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you too. Please do not let me keep you up. Get yourself to sleep. Have a good night, Roy. Okay, thanks for joining. This tastes really nice. I would definitely buy a big bottle of this now that I've had the mini. Again, being a person who likes whiskey of all ages, young and old, as long as it's mature enough, this is a real winner for Irish whiskey. And if I compare it to, say, Auchentoshan, which is, I guess, Scotland's most Irish of the single malts, this has a little bit more vanilla and a little bit less grapefruit pith and orange rind sort of flavors. This is actually a little bit more accessible and I think also a bit cheaper than the basic Auchentoshans. And Go Habs is in. Wow, great. Glad you're here. And Walter, thanks for joining. Enjoy your Cavalan and the fish sex. Oh, great. Boy, and I fairly nice long finish too. What's your favorite Irish whiskey? I'd like to hear some recommendations. Nothing too expensive though. I would really like to get the dots, the spots, green spot, yellow spot, but not available where I was recently. Morning. All right, well, this is not going to last much longer, that's for sure. This being the live feed, people are beginning to stir. This was supposed to happen an hour earlier. Well, at least I got a nice thumbnail. Anyway, highly recommend this Bushmills Irish whiskey. It's triple distilled, as I said. Very nice and smoothie. And here come the children. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Teeling single grain. Well, I've got the small batch at the ready right here, Tom. That's from an earlier review. I might pour a little bit to just give it a try. Yeah, they're coming, so I can't do this much longer. So that's the small batch. So this would be from Cooley, I believe. These are both very nice. The small batch, of course, I think it's extra matured in rum casks. So a much sweeter event. This one's a little bit more fresh fruit, citrus. This one being Bushmills, I should say Bushmills, fresh fruit, citrus, vanilla, very nice. Oh my. Just having a quick look here. Right, so Malted in Montreal is going live tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is 9 p.m. in Central Standard. Here comes daughter number 1. Come over here, sweetie. Don't touch it. Be careful. Don't touch. Come on over here. All right. Here is daughter number 1. Now, you can't see everybody, but they can see you. Can you say hello? Just look at the camera there and say hello. Hello. Say Happy St. Patrick's Day. Look over there. Today's St. Patrick's Day. Can you say Happy St. Patrick's Day? You can't say that. Okay, yeah, she's very cute. And How does it smell? That's the teeling. You like that? That's this one right here. Just have a whiff.
It's like apple.
It smells like apples. All right. Take care, sweetie. Oh my. All right, well, I'm going to have to cut this out. Thank you for joining. I know this was a very short event. I wanted it to be a little bit longer than that. Should we add a bit of water to see what happens first? Just a little. A couple of drops. And her nose is quite developed. Her nose, yes, it is. She actually really likes the smell of wine and whiskey and beer. So, and Whiskey Throttle, I heard you were live tonight. My apologies. Daniel, right? All right. With water, you just get more vanilla on the nose, a little bit less fruit. And a little bit smoother of a palate. Still has a nice long finish. Tiny little bit of pepper on the finish. Mostly vanilla. Very nice. Anyway, so that was Bushmills Irish Whiskey. And Eric Wade is back. Thank you for coming back. Eric, I apologize. This was an impromptu thing. It's supposed to happen an hour earlier. Now all my kids are up. So this is going to have to come to a close very shortly. And we've got Jez here. Jez, wow, that's your first time joining me in a live. Thank you very much. And what else? That's about it then. So have yourselves a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy it with Bushmills or some other very nice Irish whiskey. And thank you for joining. Go Habs, pleasure. I think you're 3 for 3 for all of my impromptu lives here. I think I have to make that a name for myself. Impromptu live with WhiskyWhistle. And anything else to note here? Well, her favorite. Oh, so Swami asked what my daughter's favorite whiskey was, and I think she likes pretty much everything, but she doesn't like peat so much just yet. But we'll have to turn her onto that in about 15 years. And she's sitting on the other side of the camera watching what's going on. All right, thanks everyone. Over and out from WhiskyWhistle. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Wanted to get out of a review for St. Patrick's Day. Just did not have the time. We ended up going out with the family to visit another family on Friday, and that was that. So, and daughter number 3 is about to make an appearance. Nope, she's going back inside. Okay, have a great one. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, Daddy.
Gotta come around here and shut it off. And it gets all weird. Goodbye.